Hey, come to bed. It sounds like you've had a rough day today. Just lie here next to me. Let me rub your back until you fall asleep. We don't have to talk about your day. Lie down. Right here. You're so warm. And you smell so good. Wow. Your skin feels so nice. So smooth. In my hands. I'm so glad you're spending the night. Close your eyes. There you go. I'm going to tell you a story. It's the story of how we first met. It was a Monday. I was new. And I walked in the building and got lost. God, I was so lost. And I was afraid to ask anyone anything because I looked so out of place. Everyone was dressed in their uniform, and I wasn't. People stared at me as if I didn't belong. But not you. I saw you coming from the other side of the room. You were staring at me for a moment, talking to someone, and your hand went up and you started walking near me. I held my breath. I was breathless. You fixed your eyes right on mine and I couldn't move. I was speechless. You took my breath away. You were so beautiful. I knew one day you were going to be mine. I could feel it. I felt connected to you. And there you stood, right there in front of me. You asked me my name. I told you. You grabbed my paper out of my hand. And then you told me you knew where I was headed. So you took me to my department. And you handed me over to them like I was luggage. You said, they'll take care of you. All right? I said, okay. You started to walk away, and I felt as if you had taken something from me. I felt robbed. I felt undone. Like you undid me, as if I were shoelaces, as if I were a bow tie. I felt undone. As you walked away, I wanted to scream, come back. Please come back. Don't leave me here. I'm actually here for you. I came here for you. You are my destiny. This is fate, but I turned around and greeted my supervisor, and he began to show me around. We didn't work in the same department. Our offices were nowhere near each other at all. But my day wasn't complete unless I got just a tiny little glimpse of you. Whether you were walking down the halls or if I happened by your office and I saw you in there talking or standing when we got to do training together. Anything at all. I prayed prayed at my desk. I prayed on my way to work that we would just run into each other. And sometimes we did. Sometimes we ended up at lunch at the same time. Sometimes we passed each other in the hall, but not all the time. And that's when it happened. You and I were scheduled to work on a project together at the same time every day for at least a month. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. It was like fate. Like someone was listening to my prayers. They have been answered. And here we are, working together. Every day. Every morning I see you, and every work day I close out my day standing next to you. I tried so hard to make sure my work ended up next to yours, regardless to what it was. I tried so hard, baby. Sometimes it didn't work. You were playful, you were kind, you were informative. And sometimes you'd get angry at the laziness of our peers. I wouldn't get angry, but I would try to calm you. Let you know that it'll be okay. People are lazy. You worked so hard. You were so impressive. You were so knowledgeable. You were everything I wanted to be. I wanted to have your level of knowledge, your stamina, your insight. I wanted it all. I saw us as becoming this power couple, unstoppable, untouchable, admired, imitated. I just had so many fantasies standing next to you, waiting for assignments. And then one day, out of the clear blue sky, as if the atmosphere opened and a comet of truth struck me down. You looked me in the eyes, looking down at me, and you said, "You know I like you, right?" Do you remember that, baby? Do you remember when you said that to me? I almost cried. I almost screamed. I almost jumped, almost leapt into your arms. Oh gosh, it was so fulfilling. It was so satisfying. It was everything that I wanted it to be. Those words, "You know I like you, right? You know I like you, right?" So matter of fact, as if I would know that. No, I absolutely didn't know you liked me. I didn't know. I had no idea. But there they were, dancing around my head like butterflies. Something that I'd wanted from you. Acknowledgement, validation. Oh, so beautiful. Oh, if only you knew, if only you knew. You liked me. You did. I just smiled. What was I supposed to do? And I said, no, I didn't. And you said, I do. I like you. You want to do something later? I said, yeah. Of course I do. Of course I did. I left and I went to the bathroom. I had to steady myself and stop mouth breathing and acting like a nerd ball. Because that's what I was doing. I was losing my mind. How could you like me? Oh, couldn't believe it. How's your back feeling, sweetie? Go a little bit lower. Rub down your spine, okay? You have a lot of tension in your back. Anyway, we hung out. It was nice. It was quiet. It was peaceful. It didn't get not so until your friends started hanging out with us. They weren't so great, but you were just so beautiful. Those auburn eyes, that soft skin, dark hair. You're everything I've ever wanted. You're everything I've ever dreamed. You're so beautiful. You're so unstoppable. You're so untouchable. And it's so unbelievable that I found you when I did. You were free when you were. And you were mine. How did you become mine? I'll never understand it. But I'm so grateful. I hope I'm worthy of you. I hope I can give you what you've given me all these years. There's nothing in my life I am more sure of. Your love has done so much for me. It's done so much to me as well. I want you to be happy with me. I want to give you what you want and what you need. I love you so much. I love everything about you. You should go to sleep, sweetie. Just get on late. Okay, I'm gonna lay down. Good night, baby. I'll see you in the morning.